Hello everybody and welcome to my indie game spotlight for Faeria. Now, Faeria is a browser-based trading card game with strategic board game aspects. So if you took a game like Civilization and mixed it with a trading card game like Magic the Gathering, you would have an accurate representation of what this game is all about. Now, this is the closed beta. It's going to be the closed beta for a while because it's not released until spring of 2014, but you can apply for it down below. The links will be all there, so you can go there and apply, and on Tuesday, they are releasing their Kickstarter. That's why I'm spotlighting it right now. I want to support that Kickstarter a bit, so if you guys want to support the game, the Kickstarter will be down below, and I'm sure you can buy the game already, or you can get into the closed beta. There's going to be some sort of rewards for obviously donating their Kickstarter. So yeah, that is what I am doing. We are going to do a quick, well, not very that quick because it is a pretty complex game, but do an overview of everything about this game and then play a little bit too. So this is the home screen. You got typical chat, and you can actually trade cards in this game, by the way, which seems like a lot of trading card games these days don't like doing that. But if you get a card you don't need to grind it for dust or whatever you do to get rid of it. And yeah, with this game you can trade, you can do all that. And before I forget, let me just say this, and this is big. This game is not the free-to-play model. You pay one payment of $20 and you get the full game. It is not buy to win. You earn these things called Memoria while playing, and those buy packs. You cannot buy this Memoria with real money. You earn it by playing, and then you can buy packs to upgrade your deck. Now that's huge for me because I hate buy to win, especially with trading card games. Now, they have said this is going to be a one-time payment thing. So, I just wanted to get that out of the way. So, if you were worried about buy to win, this is not it. This is great. So, yeah, this is what we just got online players. This is just the basic screen. If you want to chat, you can see all these ranked matches going on and all that. All good. Now, the next thing is quests. Now, this is where you would go right at the start. There's not many quests right now getting closed beta, but these do right away because you get XP and you get Memorias to buy packs to make a deck. As you can see, I completed them all, and I can't redo them, unfortunately, to show you, but they're very basic, and they give you something to do, and then you do it, and you beat the quest. It's very simple and, very easy. Library. Now, this is where it got a little confusing for me. I like to have more of a visual aspect of this, but if you get used to it, it's not as bad as you think. This is obviously your collection, and this is your deck. So, there is no limit on the deck, I don't believe, but you need to have at least 40 cards. So as you can see, I got 41. I kind of just threw a deck together. I don't have anything amazing right now, but for the sake of this video, I think it will be suffice. Achievements. So, I don't know much about achievements yet. I've only been playing for a little bit, but I'm assuming with achievements, you gain, again, Memoria, or it's just could be for completion's sake. I do know that even if you don't win a battle, you do gain Memoria by doing hidden achievements while playing. So, even if you're not going to win, you can still get a lot of Memoria if you do the right things. And this is the coolest aspect. Just like the buy-to-win games, you can unlock packs. So you get, these are your base packs, so this is your starter deck. If you know Magic the Gathering, you get a starter deck, and then you get booster packs and upgrade that starter deck. These are what you have. You have the Book of Alua, Book of Gaia, Book of Oros, and Book of Astrar. Obviously, I probably didn't say all of those right, but what each of these decks are a different land in the game. I will show you more of that later on, but just know that these decks are different in terms of creatures and whatnot. It would be a good idea to mix the decks. I unfortunately did the stupid thing of buying 2 books of Gaia because I wanted to have strong beasts, and that's what green is all about. Once you have your deck sorted, your 40 cards, you can start upgrading it with these books. These are your basically your booster packs. So you, as you can see, this one you get a random selection of 8 cards, 2 uncommons and 6 commons. So better cards than the base deck, but not much better. And again, they're only 50, so that's to be expected. And then we got the 100 pack, which gives you a random selection of 8 cards, 1 exceptional, 2 uncommons, and 5 commons. Now, I thought exceptional would be higher than rare, but it isn't, so just an FYI, exceptional is lower. And then, of course, we got the next pack, which gives you 1 rare, 2 exceptionals, 2 uncommon, and 3 common. And then you got the big pack of 1 legendary, 1 rare, 2 exceptionals, 2 uncommons, and then 2 commons. So that is the basic overview of the UI, or whatever you want to call it, the starting opening page of the game, and then you obviously have the play menu. Just saying, making sure I've showed you everything, and yes, I have, so we will show you that. This 10 points here is, I think it's like the ELO system, so it matches me with people that are close to that point system, and this 5 is my level, so you level up as you play, and I don't really know what it does, actually, but if I figure it out, I will put an annotation. So this is the game menu. The board is always the same. It's got the hexagon shapes, and I'm going to do my best to explain while I'm thinking and playing. It's not the easiest thing to do, but I think you'll get the hang of it. What we have over here is the day-night cycle. This is the phase cycle. Basically, he's at one phase, and then I go to this one, and when those all go through, we get a thing called Faeria. These darker hexagons spawn Faeria. Now, do I want to keep this deck? This is not a good deck because I don't have much to start with, so I'm going to redraw. And I wonder if it drops down to 3. It doesn't actually drop down to 3, so maybe I only get 2 chances to try. But this is a much better deck. I actually do have my good card that I unlocked in this one, so this is flying. You do not need land below you to move with this guy. So obviously I can't choose to go, and it's my turn, I think, so I better get moving here. So what we're going to do at the start is obviously create a land. This is the basic aspect of the game. You create lands, and then you spawn creatures on those lands and strategically beat your opponent. Again, I'm trying to talk as I play, so it's not going to be the easiest thing to do. Each turn you have these action things, and the actions are based on all of these. All of these use those action points. As you can see, I put a prairie down, and that used 1 action point. I have 3 action points currently. You can upgrade that with different cards and whatnot, but for the sake of this turn, and I don't want to waste my time, I'm just going to grab some gold. It has a very cool timer in this game. Each person has their own unique timer, so the max time a game can go to is 40 minutes. As you can see, we both started out with 20. And if you run out of time, it's all over for you. The other guy can keep going if he still has time. It's really cool. I really like that. And as you can see, this guy just dropped a Trow Miner. This guy is actually gaining 1 energy if he's occupying a mountain land. We'll get more into what different types of land are all about as I play. I'm going to do my best to explain as I play. It's my turn now. So what I'm trying to do right now is get over to this little blue ball, and that's going to give me these Faeria. Faeria, drop these cards. If you see at the top of the card that little blue circle, that is Faeria. You need that Faeria to spawn these cards. So I am just going to, maybe I should grab some gold again, or should I draw a card? I do not know. Or maybe I should start dropping lands. And just like the Faeria, if you look at the top, you see that green thing, that means that I need a land to drop this Lady of Lammet. My deck is a land deck, so I'm going to need a lot of lands, and I just have this Sky Trailblazer that actually isn't land. I decided to add him to the deck for the sake of his awesome ability of being able to not be on the land, and he also has charge of 2. Now, charge is, like you would expect, you get to move 2 hexagons instead of 1. Each other character just moves 1 per action point. Now, you can have characters that have more action points than 1, so I guess technically they would have a charge too, but it's just an awesome ability. It's very helpful, but actually this guy's only got 1/1. I didn't know that, but let me see. 1 action, create a land on the location occupied by Sky Trailblazer. So I could actually fly this guy around and then create lands wherever I want, which is really, really cool too. So I'm going to try and get him out early, I think, and plop a land over by this guy, because he seems to be trying to be running over there. He does have that Trow Miner who's gaining 1 gold if you occupy a mountain, which is really, really helpful for him early game. But I am going to... yeah, I'm going to start building for over here too, because he seems to want to take this whole side of the board. I want to keep my side, personally. And I might try and fly that Sky Trailblazer over there. So as you can see, I need one of the desert thingies. Good explanation right there, desert thingy. But yeah, that's basically a different land that you can plop on top of your hexes. And then if I have 5 gold, which I do, I can spawn him out, and I will start flying over here next turn to get that land. Or not that land, sorry, that Faeria. This is not going to be the best video. I'm trying to explain as I think, so I apologize, but I like doing, you know, first look type videos as I play. And I don't know why these cards don't go away. I haven't figured out how to just get rid of it. It just seems to have a card up there all the time. Not a huge issue, but kind of annoying. Now, this is the day-night cycle I was explaining before until it turned into my turn. Every time this goes around in a full circle, one more Faeria lands on these 4 points. You can pick up the Faeria with your creatures, and you get that Faeria to spawn other creatures. So there's a max of 3 on these, so you're going to want to grab them at least when there's 3 on there, or you're just wasting the time. Oh crap, it's my turn. See, I'm trying to talk while I... Oh, it's not my turn. Okay, sorry. But yes, he is trying to build, obviously, over to my land over here. He's trying to grab both of these. And I might not be doing the right thing of spreading out, but what I do want to get is this bird over to his, because he's not building anything here, so I can grab all this for at least 4 turns and then just drive away if I want to. He's obviously thinking quite a bit here. That was a long turn for him. And these guys also have charge of 2, but they have to be on land, obviously. So, just thought I'd throw that out there. And there we go. I'm going to start flying over with that bird. And I'm going to try and spawn a Lady of Lament. Actually, we'll grab a gold. So you can use one of your action points to gain gold. You also have... You don't draw a card every turn like most trading card games. You actually have to spend an action point to do that, and I should probably be doing that more often, but it's not the easiest thing. Oh, crap, I need, Okay, so what we're going to do this turn is just totally grab gold, I think. No, we'll grab 1 more gold, because we gain 1 gold a turn, I believe. And then we're going to plop 1 more land over here. So I'm going to try and get as much land as possible, because having land is good. You can spawn things on it. You can spawn creatures anywhere on any land that you own. So you want to get out as far as possible, just so you can keep the enemy at bay. So he's obviously rushing over to get that because he knows I'm going to be going over there. And he hasn't even focused on his closest one yet. But he will probably be getting it now, I think. And I'm going to have to start grabbing some new cards because... Obviously, these horsemen are good because they only cost gold, but it is a lot of gold to input them into the game, so... And obviously, I assumed if you are looking at a trading card game, you understand that the left one is attack and the right one is defense. That's generally how it goes with every trading card game that I've ever seen, so I didn't really figure I needed to explain that, but that's what that 2 and 3 is on all my characters. I'm using the forest deck, so they have stronger characters than most, but they cost a lot more to input, so you're going to have a lot less characters. Now, he's trying to really defend this spot. I don't know if I should just even bother going over there now and maybe just let him, you know, put pressure up there. I'm probably not going to win this, I warn you, because I have a really awful deck. I'm not going to lie, but I'm just wanting to show you everything about this game. So hopefully I can get everything in, and you will understand as much as possible. So we're going to get my birdie over here. And I'm going to grab that and drop of Lady of Lament. Now, her haunt, whenever this creature attacks another creature, its controller loses life equal to that creature's power. So I have 2 power. That will affect not only the creature that I attack, it will affect his total life points, which are these big red globes. Once those go down, you lose. But she only has 3 health, so I don't want to put her out right there. I'm thinking... Really, I don't have much. I'm going to grab a card. Now, I like this guy because you get a +1 power on all forests. So if I put plop a forest here, maybe that would be a good idea, but I don't know. You know what? Let's grab some more cards. We need... See, I'm not getting anything good. This is not a good deck, but for the sake... Ooh. 1 energy, 1 action. Create a forest or lake on a target location adjacent to a land you control. Okay, so I'm going to end this turn. I'm going to see what he's going to do. He might move in, and this might be a very quick game, which honestly wouldn't be a bad thing, because these games can go for a really long time, and I don't want a very long video. But yeah, I think you understand the basics of this game. You do have you have structure cards, which you place on the map, and then they do different things like this one does. You have creature cards, and then you have, I don't know what they're called, like casting cards. Basically, it's a one-time use type thing. But, oh wow, he has Conquest. I didn't even notice that. What Conquest does is if he lands on my land, it turns into his land. That's a very, very good card, and he's going to really, honestly win here, most likely. It's going to be a really quick game, but hey, what can you do? I'm just trying to highlight the game for you guys. He's still going, I think. Yes. I'm going to want to get another card over here because I have 3 on this also. So maybe I'll put a horse over here because he has charge and run back. Yeah, let's do that. But he's still going. He's taking his time, that's for sure. And he's doing a really good job. He has total control over me right now. I don't have much I could do. But, hey, what can you do? I'm learning the game, so I didn't expect much. Now, he's just ended his turn. He was actually almost at his cap, which I haven't seen. Because most people do not take that long. So I have 7 gold right now. I can put down one of these guys, but do I want to do that? Let's think here for a second. I'm going to put a forest here. And I really got to get rid of that Conquest guy before he obliterates me. Because, oh man, I need 3 forests for... Oh man, I am not thinking. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to put a horse down. I don't really have much of a choice. But this is really bad because I do have my bird, and I can create a land with it, but I'm going to fly back here, grab that. Oh, perfect. I didn't think about that, but it has a charge of 2, so I can just keep going back and forth between these. That is brilliant. That's a really good card, actually, because if you're fighting all over on this side like we are here, I didn't even need to build over here. I could have just had this bird flying back and forth and focused on getting his lands, or his Faeria. Faeria, is it? Yeah, over here to a minimum. But yeah, I'm just going to slowly explain this. I'm really not expecting to win. So let's draw a card and hope for the best. Oh, we do have a card. Can I spawn it? No, I can't spawn it. Okay. So he's probably going to take down my guy right now if he moves this guy up. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he's got me. So this is not going well. And every time I spawn, I have to wait till the next round to attack. So he's basically got me right now. Maybe if I spawn something over here, where my mouse cursor is, at least he won't be able to attack me right away, I don't think. With both of his, at least. But yeah, that did waste his action points, so he can't move up at least. So I did lose my guy, but he had to use both of his attacks and wasted his whole turn. At least for moving up. Now, he's gaining more gold because of his Trowel Mine. That's a really good card. I see almost everyone using that card. Again, I've only picked green, so my brilliant idea didn't work out very well. This bird won't do anything, so he's basically just a collector and land placer. Now my tree folk, if I put him in the right spot, I might be able to do at least something, but again, he's got me covered everywhere. I can't do much of anything. I don't even have any gold, so I gotta grab 1 gold, and I can drop my tree folk at least over here. And he won't be able to kill me because the max he'll be able to do on me is 2. So at least I got a little bit of defense, but that's not going to do anything later on. I got one more turn. I'm going to grab a card and hope for the best. Vault of Torment. Whenever an opponent creature is destroyed, its controller orb loses 2 life. Well, that's good if you're kicking ass, but in my situation, I just want to defend right now, so that's not helpful at all. But we'll end that turn and see what he does here. Obviously, he's going to move up, probably take my forest and render me pointless, because once my forests are gone, I can't even spawn anything besides my horsemen, so this is not going well, but I didn't expect it to. And again, he's placing land, so he's going to shroud me. He's going to spawn something on this land. Or this, I guess it would be sand dune of some sort. I don't even know what they're called. Desert. That's an obvious sand dune. Let's call it sand dune. How about that? Oh, there we go. So he hit me for 2. And I'm not going to be able to kill him with it, but I might be able to damage him. Wow, this game is going... Oh, wow. Yeah, because he planted that land. I didn't even think about that, but he could have moved that over. And this is GG, basically. I'm just going to say it. But obviously I'll wait till the end. There's not much I can do right now. I don't even have any land to spawn anything. And I have no gold. This just did not go well. This deck is not strategic at all. Let's grab a couple gold, I guess, and a card. Not that it's going to help anything, but we did get a Rebel Scout when occupying opponent's land. So I guess basically what I'll be doing for the rest of this video is showing you cards, because that's all I can do. We'll go over here, make sure my bird doesn't get attacked. And not that it really matters, but hey. Actually, I wonder... idea. I'm not going to win with it, but it is an idea. If I fly my bird over here and put some lands by his, I'll at least be able to attack it. That's really my only idea right now, to not get stomped to death. Now, the max you can have on a life stone, I don't know what these are called, I guess life stones, is 3. Because you don't have any more hexes around it. So it's still going to take him a little while to get it all the way down, but not long enough for me to win. And he's still grabbing orbs like it even matters. He's got this in the bag. But hey, you may as well, just in case I got something up my sleeves. He's actually 0 points and I'm 10, so this is his first game, I believe, and he is stomping me. So I never said I was the best at these, but hey. At least I'm... Oh, no! My plan has failed! Goodbye. Yeah. I can't even... If he gets... I wonder what happens if he gets rid of all my lands, because you need to spawn a land beside your lands. So if he drops these last 2 lands, I don't even have any place to spawn lands. Alright, my turn has begun. It's time to kick ass. Not really. What can I even do? I can spawn a Rebel Scout, and then go into his opponent's land. That's not really going to help much, though, because he only got 1 power. And these guys all got actually really good defense. But hey, at least I'm doing something. I guess we'll just grab another card. Production, you gain 1 action. These are really great. If I get those early game, it really helps me because I actually get 4 actions per turn, and then if I have 2 down, I get 5. But the last game I played, I actually had 3 of these down, and I was getting 6 actions per turn, so I was doing double the amount of things that my opponent was able to do, and I did really good. So I really like these simple, cheap cards at the start of the game that can really change the game for you, but obviously you need to get them at the start of the game to utilize them. I did not get them this game, therefore I did not do very well. Okay, so he's going to beat me right here, and then I have acquired 18 Memoria for losing, yay! Next time, bro, next time. Thanks, game, for supporting me in my loss. That is wonderful. So yeah, that's the basic aspect of this game. I wish I could have did a lot better, but I don't have the cards right now, and I don't have the time to earn the cards to do better. So, that is Faeria, guys. Actually, I do want to show you, I may as well show you me doing a pack, why not, to see what it's all about. I would like a more graphic UI, but hey, what can you do? This is basically what happens. So you buy a pack, and then you have acquired 8 new cards, click to view. So you get them in a graphic type list, or a list type list, I guess you would call it. I would have liked, you know, something more exciting, because it is fun to open packs, but hey, that is how it goes. Let's see what I got. Uncommons. So I got a creature that is 3 and 4, which is grass or forest, so he's going to be helpful for me. I also got an uncommon Sunwell. I already have one of those. And then my big guy is Safeguard, so he's a 1/4. And actually, let me look at him. I can't really see him on this. Again, this is closed beta, so the UI is kind of cutting off. But if we go to our library and look for him, he should be just fine to look at. There he is. So whenever a creature is attacked by Edolan Safeguard, the land it's occupying is turned into a forest. So that will be helpful for me. It's good for moving up and whatnot. So yeah, guys, that is the basic aspect of Faeria. I hope you enjoyed. Again, all the information will be down below if I missed anything. Go support them on Kickstarter on Tuesday, and I will see you guys in the next